Hello! In this short video, I want to demonstrate to you how I'm using the vocabulary sheet and trainer myself and how you need to set it up basically to get started. So, on your own copy, all you got to do is locate the instructions tab. You enter your API key that you can obtain for free if you register at deepl.com. You then define your source language, which is often your mother tongue, and then your target language, which is the language you want to learn. So in my example, I defined German as my mother language, and my target language is Polish, which is the language that I want to train. So then what I usually do is, once I sort of recorded my vocabulary of the day, usually in the evenings, I come to my vocabulary database sheet, which is this tab. And then I'm entering all my vocabulary of that day that I want to practice. So let's say, today I was missing the word, uh, well, basically the sentence. Let's take an example of a sentence. We ate delicious oranges, right? So now I need to translate that into German. Wir haben leckere Orangen gegessen. We ate delicious oranges. And as you can see now, it's directly translating that into Polish, once with Deepl and once with Google Translate. So you can always see a comparison between these two engines. And I could go on and on and on because I still have some empty rows here that I can fill. If these are not enough, I can put an X here into A1, which is generating me more empty rows to fill. So you can see that your latest vocabulary always comes at the top, right? And if you scroll down, you will see your old vocabulary. There are several ways to practice eventually. I usually just look at the vocabulary sheet and, start from the top and scroll down and, check all my vocabulary, read it through. Some people may prefer to actually have a more complex method of practicing. In this case, you can use the practice tab, which mimics, it's exactly the same structure as the vocabulary tab, but the difference is that here you have checkboxes, and if you tick them, the answers will appear. In this sense, you can first check your source language sentence in your mind. You're trying to translate it, and later you can hit the checkbox and see if you were right. And then there's a checkbox at the top to reset the toggles, right? And the same goes for the random tab, which is pretty much the same structure as the practice tab, with one major difference. Well, it's a random subset of your vocabulary. So it's giving you a hint. Please enter a value between 3 and 1950. So let's put in 50. And this is generating me a random list of my vocabulary database. And the practice system method is the same, right? By hiding and unhiding. This is all you got to know about the vocabulary sheet and trainer. It's pretty simple. If you've got any questions, don't hesitate to contact me under this email. Bye-bye and success learning a language.